Riblet.
Sweet.
Get my Mark Riblet.
Hey, hey,
How you doing?
how you doing? I'm good.
I'm doing.
I'm full.
I'm full too, boy.
Wait.
Wait. Been good, man. How was your week? How was your week? How's your week going?
uh, Rainy, but other than that, it was good, relaxing, reflective.
Reflective.
Hmm.
I like that. It's a
And
good one.
yours?
Uh, good.
That's awesome. That's
Good.
awesome.
It's been going great. We're gonna have to throw a soul session or something in the mix. I don't know. I got a lot going on.
Right. We're gonna give them. We're gonna start giving y'all some soul sessions.
Yeah.
Just little sprinklets of nuggets and gems and jewels.
Like Emerald Lagasse. Bam! Welcome back. Welcome back to SoulFilled Sunday. Uh, what's the topic for today?
The topic for the day is we might as well.
Might as well.
Hmm.
Might as well what, girl?
Might as well. Whatever you've been doing for so long anyway,
Mm.
you might as well go on and
Might,
take the next step because you just might as well.
might as well.
Right.
Might as well. That makes sense.
Hmm.
So the topic for today is might as well. And I think, like you said, that covers a lot of different aspects.
It does.
Um, some people take a might as well aspect in relationship and their personal. My well, I ain't been on this job 20 years. Might as well go on and retire.
Right, right.
You know. So, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts, well, sometimes might as well can precede something bigger.
Mm.
Like you just said, oh, might as, been on this job 20, 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well go on and retire. Now, that does sound like a cop out. Oh, well, I ain't doing nothing else and I hit my time. So, let me go and sit down somewhere.
Mm.
But you could look at it in the aspect of, oh, well, I've been here for 25 years. May as well go ahead and quit and then start my own business. So it
Mm.
could be the precursor to something awesome, or it could be the precursor to the downfall that is already inevitable. You just don't want to accept
Mm. Well, what should we do to kind of steer away from the might as well complex? How does that?
it. Well, as usual,
Mm.
it starts with self.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are so unhappy with yourself that you say, well, I've been with this person for 10 years, may as well get married. That means I already wasted 10 of my years on you. Why not just give you the rest of them?
Why not?
Too hard to start over.
Mm.
But you got to, in order to get through that so that you can get over it. Because there are things you get through and things you get over.
Mm-hmm. Break it
And
down for me.
the things that you get through are things that they're going to be recurring things in life.
Right.
So, in order to know how to handle the next level, you have to get through the first.
Mm.
Um, Things that you can get over are things that small stuff. It's the small stuff. It's that stuff that you shouldn't be sweating.
Mm-hmm.
It's the, oh, well, you forgot how I like my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get over it.
Right.
But if 10 years into your marriage, she still don't know how to make your coffee. She just wasn't paying attention. She just don't care because she don't drink coffee. So she really doesn't care how you make yours,
So you've accepted it as
what it is.
I might as well stay with her, even though she doesn't.
Know how to do
That's a that's a
this, that,
that's
and the
a that
third.
that is actually a deal breaker for me. That's a deal
Coffee
breaker.
heads, coffee
That's a deal
heads.
breaker. If you can't make my coffee, why are we together? What's going on here?
Well, I wouldn't know how to make your
Just saying.
coffee, so.
Um, I agree. I think a lot of people end up kind of going with the notion of you know, accepting certain flaws in people
Mm-hmm.
or situations or even within themselves because it's like it's a almost this is just who I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because this is just who I am, I might as well continue to
B.
be this person. I might as well continue to do the things that I've done. Uh, and so, that's definitely insanity
Mm-hmm.
at its finest because if you're going to continue to do the same thing over and over again, well, you're going to keep getting the same results.
Same result.
Just share it on SoulFilled Sunday.
I am about to do that.
Okay,
It's
all
moving
right.
just a little
My
slower
bad,
here, so
just saying. But yeah, you gotta be mindful of accepting the might as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guilty of it. I am
We all are.
very guilty of it because you think once you get to a certain point in life, it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do this. I might as well just give up. I might as well just accept what it is and take this condition as what it is. But it's also taking that same might as well and turning it into I might as well go ahead and get my business
I
started.
might as well go ahead and get my doctorate.
I might as well get my PhD dizzle.
Just saying.
So um, I'm with that. And so I think that is the term of taking the negative and turning it into positive. So, we have a lot of phrases that we like to use and that, we will consistently say. And so that's why it's like with might as well, let's turn might as well into, I might as well accept this person. No, I might as well move forward.
Move forward. Yeah, because this is not something I can see myself, you know, longevity
Right,
wise doing. So
right.
yeah.
Well, I agree. I have seen a lot of might as well relationships. And soul filled, we try to dig into the souls
The souls, of course.
and the searching that need to be done. And so, um, I think I have seen and I have also been a might as well in relationships of saying, might as well stay because we've been together this long. And then I think that turns into some for might as well marriages and might as
Oh,
well commitment. Uh, and it's not to say that they aren't comfortable with each other, but are they receiving what they actually need and what they actually desire in a partner in a relationship?
no, before you even no.
Well, that's my point.
Right.
Dot.
You cannot if you're saying I might as well,
Mhm.
you're settling.
Mm.
You cannot in a settled state of mind have the things that you need and desire.
Why do people settle for commitment?
Well, number among I'm not going to say specifically, but amongst the top 5
Mm.
is age.
Mm.
Amongst the top 5 is financial status,
Mhm.
education.
Mm.
Um, no one really kind of wants to admit that love is nowhere on that spectrum.
No, it's not.
It's not on that spectrum.
No.
Probably at the very end, you don't might as well do anything
Right.
because you love it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if we've been together, and I'm just going to use the age aspect because, I am older. Now, my 16-year-old version of my 43-year-old self was, someone who was already married,
Mhm.
someone who already had a family, career wise. I knew what I was going to do. I knew what kind of degree I would have, things of that nature.
Mm.
However, I did not factor in the curveballs that life throws at you.
Mhm.
So most people that this is why I stopped asking for advice,
Mm.
because most people who I would explain a situation like with my past relationships, if I would explain a situation that's going on, the first thing that would come out their mouth would be, well, um, y'all done been together for such and such amount of time, and
Mm.
you may as well just try to work it out,
Mm-hmm.
because at 35 years old, what you gonna do to start over? I mean, like, who you looking for?
Mm.
What I'm looking for is what I'm looking for, and I'm never, ever, ever gonna put myself in a might as well situation again, because I've had two or three of them, to be honest, because the person I used to be
Mm-hmm.
was a might as well person. So one situation, I was there because I didn't have to work. I might as well stay with her. I've been with her for 4 years and I don't have to work. Any money that I want is mine. I am spoiled. I get what I want, so I might as well stay. But then I woke up from that dream,
Mm-hmm.
because it was like everything I needed materialistically was provided. Everything I needed emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically was neglected.
Mm.
So I put everything in it. In all essence, I put everything I needed on the back burner just to have financial security. So I wouldn't be responsible for, you know, our well being and our livelihood.
So is it safe to say that if your relationship was not a love at first sight, love was definitely not the first condition or anywhere on your map, you ended up realizing you love this person. Like, I like you.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, oh, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And so the love is, from what we have seen it, or what most people experience, is a conditioned love, right?
Right.
And so, because you have conditioned this love, because you like these things that this person does, it's like, oh, okay, I might as well
Give it a shot.
give it a shot. Um, the red flags are what should say, I might as well keep you in the friend zone.
Right, right. That's the
You know what I mean?
positivity of
That's the
that.
positivity of it.
Right.
I might want to reconsider and take a deeper look, and maybe I need to kind of you know take a step back. I might want to hold off from making this more than what it is. And again, if you're in love with your spouse or significant other, that's a huge question that I would ask. Was it love at first sight, or did you become conditioned in love with them?
Well, um, I do believe very firmly in the idea of love at first sight.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because you don't know what it is that you love about that person. You just know that when upon meeting them, maybe having a conversation with them,
Mm-hmm.
you know that it's something about that person that you need to stick around for.
Right.
Now, only if the intention is genuine,
Mm-hmm.
not, oh, well, oh, this person got a nice career, or this person has a nice car,
Mm.
not things like that.
Okay.
Things like, oh, intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
oh, brilliance, oh, readers, oh, nerds, anything like that, those
Mm.
small things. Because even though we shouldn't sweat the small stuff, it's the small stuff that makes up our characters.
Yeah.
So you have to pay attention to those small things, and
Mm-hmm.
you'll know upon meeting someone. People, they want to give specific, um, oh, well, you know, your representative, and I do this because For the most part, your representative is there about 90 to 120 days before the real you shows up.
Right.
However, you don't always have to see the representative, even though you may meet them.
Mhm.
And by that I mean, like, um, when you first meet someone, their conversation alone will tell you in 30 minutes whether or not you want to continue having other conversations.
And you automatically know if you're sexually attracted to them,
Yes.
if you have any form physical attraction, mental
Yes.
attraction within that first. That's why it said
Encounter.
that, first impressions
Right.
really
Because I can
matter.
choose which lane I'm about to put you
Right.
in. And if it's the friendship lane, that's where I'll put you.
Exactly.
If it's the, oh, well, I can't really deal with too much of you lane,
Mhm.
so I'm going to put you in the turn up lane because I'm going to call you when I want to turn up.
Mhm.
You know, you always know where you're going to put a person.
Right.
But that person with that love at first sight, you don't have a clue because you could put them in any
In any
category.
category.
And that's what attracts you to them.
Mhm.
It's the small things about them. Now, if you don't pay attention to those small things, that's when you get to the might as well stage because you haven't paid attention. Oh, and usually the might as well stage is a period between 2 and 10 years that a person has been together, that people have been together in whatever kind of relationship it is, be it a friendship, relationship, marriage, whatever it is, it's been there between 2 and 10 years.
Mhm.
Because by the time you hit the 2 year mark, you either tired of that shit or you cool with it. If you're cool with it and you feel like you can change them because tomorrow's another day.
Right.
Tomorrow's another day. And then you look up and it's been 10 years and you've been dating a stranger for 10 years.
Mm.
And now it's, well, I may as well go ahead and marry you. I done wasted, because that
Mm.
might as well, all it, wasted always follows might as well. It doesn't, oh, I've been loving you for 10 years.
Mhm.
None of that. It's, we may as well get married. We have been together for 10 years. Like, and in that thought process, it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, I don't wasted 10 of my years on you. It's about time you asked
It's
me to
about
marry
time you
you.
didn't ask me. It's about
Yeah.
time. So, yeah.
It's like,
Uh,
it's some negativity
we
always
ain't
gonna
getting
come
no
with that.
younger. We must win.
No. Now, when that song came out, don't get me wrong, it was fire for the performances at the club for the kids,
For the children.
for the children.
Yes, Lord.
However, the words, if you listen, that shit is fucked. It's messed up.
It is. It is. And so, hence why I wore my shirt today, which is shout out to Fuck Love Clothing. You can find them on Instagram, as well as Facebook. Um, because for real, fuck love. Love is not the initial thing that we look for in a partner or a person. Is like, oh, you're gonna love
Me.
me. No, at the end of the day, I've said this, and Doll is my witness. Grow into love with me.
Yes.
You're gonna have commonalities. You're gonna have things that you have in common. You're gonna have things that you don't have in common, but that interest you about that person. And so you can't say within, for me, because I'm a logical person and I'm reasonable, and I look at things very analytically, and then I'm also a dreamer.
Mm.
So, but I make my shit come to pass at the end of the day. My
Right.
thing is that if I'm using my logic and my reasoning, the dream would be to fall in love, to have the, white carriage, picket fence,
Mm-hmm.
2.5 dream, but that's not reality.
Right.
Reality is you get to know a person, you vibe in some different levels, you 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 know See if it's worth it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
You
Sample the
dabble,
cow
you
before you
dabble.
buy the what is it? Sample the milk before you buy the cow. You know, with all that, and you decide if this is somebody that you really can see yourself being with. Like, and
Hmm.
you know, and I think that's when the first compromise comes into play. Because when you're dating, it gives you like it's like you just starting a game of Monopoly.
Hmm.
You got a fresh little wad of
Right.
cash and
Fresh
shit. You know
200.
what I'm saying? At the bank, finna head down Broadway.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Hit that corner one good time. Hit and land on free parking. You know what I'm saying?
Get to
You
watch and
you just was
observe.
visiting jail.
Right.
You know, then you linger on St. Charles. You find a little cutie with a little house. You know,
Hmm.
little hotel, motel action. Facts.
Hmm.
And then you mosey on to Marvin Gardens, and Marvin Gardens got a little more green grass.
Just a little bit.
So during this dating, based off of what you've already set as what you'll accept, the things that you desire or think that you want in a person, you're comparing the traits to the different individuals that you're dealing with, and then you make the first compromise or the first cutoff to say, well, I'm not going to deal with this person. I might as well just go ahead and leave them alone because this one has A, B, C, and D,
Right. Right.
whereas they just have A and B. So now you're getting into a space where you're dating Marvin Gardens a little bit more, and you done went around the
Hmm.
board a couple times, and so at no point in time it's a thrill. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Hmm.
journey. Is it, it's the thrill of getting to know something new. And I would say, I think, in my opinion, relationships begin to falter when you no longer have that something new.
Yes. Stick a pin in it because before the podcast, I shared a post that said you should want to grow in love every day because change is an infinite process.
Mm-hmm.
That which does not change is destined to be stagnant. Don't be stealing my words, y'all, because these be my quotes, okay?
My quotes.
My quotes.
Yeah, we don't be getting our quotes from nobody now.
Yeah, we come up with our own quotes. But anyway,
We sitting
that
here
is
like
because,
Shakespeare.
right, like, But anyway, that I posted that because falling in love hurts. Because when you
Mm.
fall, you hit the ground.
Mm.
And in order to stop yourself from falling, what are you gonna do? You're
Brace
gonna
yourself.
you're gonna brace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna, scar up your hands,
Mm-hmm.
scrape up a few
Scrape your
elbows,
elbows, your
knees.
knees. You gonna be
Uh-huh.
hurt when
And
you
then if you
fall.
slid into that thing, you might scrape up your face or anything like that.
Here, here,
So,
here,
mhm,
here it is. When
mhm,
you fall in love, it leads to a broken heart.
it does. It does. However, if you want to feel
Mm. Feel the fire.
and know
Mm.
true love,
Yes.
you grow in love with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means is every day you wake up is something different about that person that makes you fall in love with them all over again.
Right.
It could be something small.
Right.
It could be something like, oh, I like the way you twisted your hair today.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy today. That makes me fall in love with you all over again because it's something different that I just noticed.
Mm.
Or, or like the day we was talking, and then I was like, oh, your eyes
Yeah.
changed color before my eyes, and I was like,
And I've
oh,
been telling you for a minute. It's gonna happen. You're gonna
and
see
it just,
it.
it was like I was just sitting there like, oh, I love her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's something about this union or this person or this situation
Mm.
that makes you appreciate them more every single day.
Right.
If you start to go, you might miss a day. You might wake up with a block on your shoulder or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, Get your stuff together today so we can love
Right,
today,
right,
okay?
right.
But if you find yourself consistently, you have stopped, you're at a wall, and you find nothing about that person that makes you love them even more,
Mhm.
something's wrong. And
Agree.
that's the time when you need to sit down, you need to address your own faults because that didn't happen per the other person singularly.
Exactly.
It takes two to tango, as well as it takes two to fall.
Put a pin right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to make sure that we give a shout out to our good old advertisers and make sure that we pay some bills that don't pay us.
All right.
No. First and foremost, as always, we say shop Black Ego. Head over to shopblackego.com. The fall wear is there and ready for you to check out. Listen, the products go fast on that page. I myself have tried to go and get items for this one, and when I go hit the size, it's like sold out. So it's great where it is BOB, Black owned business. So make sure that you guys
Yes.
get out and support. Again, the website is shopblackego.com. You can see the link in the chat. And we want you to make sure that you support Javanda's Kitchen. She has awesome 100% organic detox juice. Again, 100% organic, no preservatives, no additives. Is fruit and deliciousness and nutritiousness, and it does detox you. It's non-abrasive, but it does regulate us. Mount up. That's the
Not
song
playing
you
with you.
should think of when you grab that detox. On another note, start at the in my sister's voice, the authoress.
Yes.
Make sure you grab your copies of Two Sides to the
It's
Rainbow.
three of them.
There are 3 books in the series written by Unique Waterfall. She is an excellent writer. She talks about the stories and the whims of Two Sides to the Rainbow. I'm not going to give it away, but
It's awesome.
check her out on Amazon, or you can find her on Facebook, or you can find her on Instagram. Unique Waterfall. Grab all 3 copies, or at least grab book one. You see how thick it is, you're going to be busy with it. And I know that some of you have already copied it, but if you have not, go and grab your copies too. Method to My Madness,
Yes.
Part 1. It is also available on Amazon.com. So you have some books. Okay, let's get literacy back up
What's your side
to
for the book
higher
covers?
levels. Check out Method to My Madness Part 1 on Amazon, or you can grab it on kineticconcepts.wix.com /M2MM. And that link is also pinned in the chat as well. So make sure that you guys go and grab those copies and read. You can see the reviews all up on my page. Again, I'm an authoress in my sister's voice. She keeps calling me. She be like, "Hey, authoress." And it's hilarious, but I'm grateful. Not to steal the shine of SoulFilled Sundays, but I know some of my people do read over here. Make sure you check your emails for the free ebook that was sent out for everyone that actually grabbed their copies of Method to My Madness. I'm gonna post a screenshot to show y'all when I ordered it, and hopefully it'll be here this coming weekend. So back to yes,
Concepts.
back to the business. I spell it with Ke. I don't spell it with the I. I don't spell it correctly. Okay.
I
I
know
didn't
that.
go
I
to
knew
school.
that.
Yeah, I did. I didn't spell it the way they spell Ken. Um.
Concepts with an
Yeah. Kinetic
S. I
concepts
listen.
with an S.
Listen,
not just concept. There are more than one. Wix.com/M2MM. Go on and
hush.
grab your copies.
Look
Oh
at you.
shit.
Look at
Oh,
you. Look
unique.
at
I
you.
I hope she ain't watching this episode. I ain't do that on purpose. Let me
I
put mine
tagged
down.
her in it too.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I
That was
got you, girl.
yeah.
You
Pick
gonna
up
get
my
it,
homie book. Yeah, but yeah. Back to it. It's a matter of making sure not to have the broken record theory. Does that make sense? The
Yes.
broken record theory, like, are
Why
you?
don't you break down what the
Yeah,
broken record
yeah. It's
theory?
doing the same thing over and over
And
and
over.
over because you might as well do it.
A, a, a.
Okay, so you know
Why?
because it just is what it is.
Okay, you're right.
That's what's up. Good looking out, Vaughn. You gonna enjoy them, girl. You know, it's this one. Okay,
Mm-mm.
I'ma say it. That's my friend.
Okay, what you gonna say?
I'ma say it because she don't know which book it's in, so she gonna have to buy all three in
Uh-uh.
order to know
Facts,
what part
facts,
I'm finna
facts.
give away. It's this ill ass. Unique, don't kill me. It's this ill ass sherbet scene. Yeah.
Yo. Okay, that's all you
All
need to
right,
say about that.
that's all I'm gonna say. But
Right.
if you don't like sherbet, you're gonna like it after reading that book. Moving on.
Moving along.
Um, another sign I think of the might as well is uh when you recognize a person is broken or maybe not recognizing their signs of brokenness, I don't know. But let's say that I'm telling a story or I'm telling you about one of my experiences and then you're like, "Oh, well, yeah, I can get that because when I was 7, I went through X, Y, and Z." And
Me
now
too, me
it's
too,
some
me
it's
too.
yeah, it's you talking about something that literally just happened to you and they want to tell you what happened in 1776. You know what I mean? And so it's the Me Too. It's the Me Too. Oh, I can I tell my story without you having to say you like so everything I did you did when I move you
Everything.
move
Everything.
just like that.
Just
So I think that is something to be mindful of because that does show a sign of an overt need for attention.
like that.
Like because I think it moves that person to be like, wow, that's nothing like that is ever. So they find something in their life that they can kind of correlate. Well, something similar, and it's different if you're having a different type of conversation. But if a person is opening up and you're having a different type of conversation, and then you come in and like, yeah, well, I get that. Let me tell you what happened to me.
Right. Now let me tell you this. I
That's my yak.
hate it when you're getting to know someone
Mhm.
and then you're telling them things about yourself,
Mhm.
opening yourself up to them, and you're the type of person who listens, right?
Mhm.
So when you're speaking about yourself, they're listening to you. They're not saying anything, you know. But then the minute they get to speaking,
Mhm.
it's like, cause yeah, honey, let me tell you about when I was 12. Cause girl, let me tell. Like, how about you just let me finish telling you about this one thing
This one
that
time at band camp.
and
Period.
um, so yeah,
Yeah.
I can't stand that, cause I used to do it.
Mm.
I used to do it, and like a lot of people, and I didn't do it in the aspect of me too, me too.
Mm.
I used to do it as in, why you feeling sorry for yourself? I went through X, Y, and Z. You don't see me soaking.
Mm.
I went
Mm.
through da 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 da. But at the time, I didn't realize, like, damn, they just need somebody to talk to.
Right.
They don't want to hear, what you went through and da 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 da.
Mm.
They just need somebody to talk to right now.
Facts.
And as I started, when I was going through my degree programs, I had to do a lot of self reflection
Mhm.
and go inside myself and to be like, this is why psychologists do what they do,
Mhm.
because people don't have people to just listen.
Facts.
The the weight that is lifted when you're just able to tell a story
Mhm.
and you don't feel judged,
Mhm.
that's worth, I would say, thousands of suicides could be avoided
Facts.
if you just had that outlet where you can go and say, you know what, here's my trash, can you keep it here so I ain't got to take it with me? Because sometimes people just want somebody to listen. They don't want you to share you should know when it's time to do the camaraderie
Mhm.
and when it's time to just shut up and listen.
Facts. And that's an important part of not accepting the might as well and moving forward into the true nature of self. The other thing is um, the signs of early compromise. Are you taking compromises and um, in another person's stagnation? Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on this, and I got this going on for me, and they're just kind of like saying, I'm gonna do this, and I want to get this done, and da 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 da, but you don't really see any movement.
Right.
Now, it's like you may accept that because for whatever reason, but if it continues to go on like this, and you still accept that, you've accepted the dream
Mm-hmm.
and not the reality.
Facts.
And I think that a lot of relationships get stuck in the dreamlike phase. You got people that's been together 7 years still talking about buying a house, or they've been engaged, 3, 4 years and haven't gotten married
Mm-hmm.
because it's still a belief in a dream.
So, acrimony,
Mm,
perfect example
mm-hmm,
of getting caught up in a dream. Perfect example of I might as well.
mm-hmm,
Might as well stay. I've been here 10 years.
mm-hmm.
Might as well stay. I've been here 15 years.
Yeah.
Might as well, might as well, might as well. You see what might as well led them, right?
Mm-hmm.
One crazy and one almost lost their life
Facts.
because they might as well. Now, when you want to solidify your own happiness, you ain't gonna might as well nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna, oh well, you told for the past month you've cursed like a sailor, and I don't really curse. So, I might as well just move on past that because that's not what I'm into. But we can be friends. You could be the rah rah rowdy. We could do that.
Facts.
So that's what we want to commission people to do is change
Mm-hmm.
what might as well means.
Facts.
I might as well do something that's going to lead to my sustenance,
Mm-hmm.
my progress,
Mm-hmm.
my growth.
Facts.
And if you don't have those qualities, then yeah, I might as well just put you in a different lane.
I might as
Cause
well.
right, cause the lane that I need
Mm-hmm.
has to stay clear
Right.
for that person. Where it's like,
Your might needs to be well for you.
mm-hmm,
Period.
right,
You need to keep your strength. You need to keep your endurance. And I think people need to remember in any type of relationship, you have to hold a level of independence. Like you cannot lose yourself in a person and in what they have going on.
so
And
when you get to might as well, have you lost yourself?
yes,
Yes, facts, big facts.
yes.
And why? Why do you think?
Because again, it's a level of compromise that you're taking. You're not going after what you desire anymore. Even though you've developed feelings
Mm-hmm.
for this person, or you know what I'm saying, because time has crept up on you. But as we know, things happen in seasons. You know what I mean? So I get the thing of saying, "Oh, we together forever," and I get that, and I'm with that. The dreamer aspect of me is like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, infinite shit."
Right.
The reasonable and logic side of me also says, if the shit goes sour, I might as well get the hell on.
Facts, because
I'm not.
I don't wanna waste my time
No.
anymore. Time, as you get older, time becomes more precious
Facts.
because that's when you start to realize tomorrow is not really not promised.
Mm-hmm.
And so many times we let might as well
Mm.
cloud the judgment because, oh, I'm still first searching for that how it felt when we were first together, that
Right.
first year. You shouldn't be searching for that. You should be searching for the growth in your relationship. If there's no growth there, then it's stagnant and it's not going to be happy no matter what you do. You have to grow. You have to become a different person. That's evolution. You evolve into someone different every time you open your eyes.
Mm.
Because now you know something today that you didn't know yesterday. And you're going to learn something today that you don't know tomorrow.
Facts.
So, doesn't it make sense to might as well keep myself happy?
Mm-hmm. To me, it does.
And that makes perfect sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to everyone because they rather be in the might as well space with another might as well person. And y'all might as well give it up because it's not gonna work.
No, it's not. And to put a little more paint
Where
where
it
it
ain't.
ain't.
I'm about
Once
to put your
again,
stuff on. Who said that? Who said that? Where you got that
put
from?
a little paint where it ain't. I don't remember.
Because I'm sure gonna put it on the shirt.
Let me put a little paint where it ain't. Put a little something. I don't remember. It's some
There was
movie.
another one you used to say too. When we first met, but I can't remember you.
Uh
Oh no! You still said the I'm gonna throw my shoulder. I'm gonna throw
oh, I'm
my
gonna pull my shoulder out real
I'm gonna pull
quick.
my yeah.
Yeah, I took that from a up north cat.
Okay, so we
But
be having these off topic
all
moments.
types of
I'm
shit. No, it's cool.
sorry.
And getting off topic, we're gonna do another off topic. Make sure, oh, wrong one. You go out. You don't have to go outside. You can go on your phone, computer, laptop, grab your copy of Two Sides to the Rainbow. This is book one in a four-part series. Three books are currently available on Amazon by an awesome writer, Unique Waterfall. Again, go out and grab your copies of Two Sides to the Rainbow, especially those in between reading the method to my madness once again. Uh, part one is available on my website as well as Amazon.com. Also for 99¢. And for those that have already ordered for free 99, you can get the Kindle reader book of In a Right Mood series, volume one, The Beginning. It does have a couple of short stories on there, some awesome poetry.
Yeah,
Hook us up with a dedication in the book. No shout outs, baby.
no
But
shout outs.
no shout outs.
We're gonna do it like the midnight
Bird.
love session.
We're gonna do it like Bird and the Midnight Peacock. Also, make sure that you go on www.shopblackego.com for my ladies out there. Go get your fall fashion hooked up. They are a California based company, and she has some awesome, awesome clothes on her site. Make sure you check them out. I believe there is still a 20% off. Leilani, don't kill me if I'm wrong. But check them out on Instagram as well as Facebook and head over to their site. Go buy something. Support black owned businesses. Support black authors. I'm talking too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Who I'm missing? Yeah. If you need to detox, I be seeing people talking about they need to detox, they need to cleanse. Y'all be burning all this sage and Palo Santo and all of that, but y'all don't go and cleanse internally, and you need to do both. So, in order to do that, you need to mosey on over to Javanda'sKitchen.com. She has 100% organic detox juice, which means it has no preservatives and no additives. I have used it on a number of occasions, and you can get your $100 on guess. I said that. Ain't mean that.
100%, guys.
100%. It's not a hundred
100%, not a
dollars.
hundred
It's not
dollars.
$100. I am so sorry. Vaughn, don't kill me. It's 100% organic, no preservatives, no additives. It works. I've posted my results multiple times, but this one feeds me too good, so I keep putting it back on. Anyway, blaming her. Hey Raven, thanks for joining. I think that
Hey, little cuz.
is all that I can think of at the moment as far as our unpaid sponsors. I love y'all. Also,
Everyone.
um, we got some big things coming. The soul sessions will be coming up. We are going to be doing short soul sessions where we're going to get into music and
Yes.
objectification.
Yes.
We're going to get more into the culture because SoulFilled is more, family relationship based like that. So we're going to start jumping off into the subculture and doing some things. She over
Yeah.
here shimmying and
So
shimmy
for
girl.
our soul sessions, y'all can just go to any video,
Mhm.
post comments of
Mhm.
what you would like a soul session about. Soul sessions are about 15-20 minutes, just us clowning around talking about whatever you decide you want to hear about.
Right.
So our first soul session will most likely be the trending topic of
Mm.
sexually objectifying black women in
Yeah.
music by women.
She ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
Work that, work that.
Oh, you
Um,
said by women?
yeah, by women.
My neck, my
My
back.
bad.
Relax that new
Hey.
growth in all them tracks. Hey. No?
Why? We
Okay.
ain't talking about natural hair.
Oh, all
We're
right.
talking about natural mother nature given things that we giving away through music.
Listen, don't make me break down my Divine Mother horror theory. Okay.
Let's we ain't got enough time for that.
I can't wait. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. I am gonna make sure to upload those on the YouTube channel as well as you'll be able to find them on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Again, go read a book
Or something.
or something. Okay? The only reason you should be on social media is to watch this show,
Share these books
share these books,
and actually read them.
support these businesses, and promote yourself. Okay? Promote yourself. Always invest in self. Wash your hands. Brush your teeth. Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
Goddess Child Services.
Every
Yeah.
week, y'all.
Every
Every week.
week. Every week I almost forget because you know why? And it makes sense because black people forget their mental health. So, if you're ready for your free consultation, I need you to go over to Goddess Child Services and get some preventive mental health treatment or have a conversation. It's time to have the conversation about mental health. It's not something that we should be deterring from, especially within the LGBT community. If you are ready to talk to someone that is credentialed, that is able to provide a proper assessment, I would advise that you mosey on down over to Goddess Child Services, get your free consult, and you guys see if you guys mesh. If not, they'll recommend you to a better service. So,
Yes, yes.
without further ado,
That normally would bring us to an end, however.
mm-hmm,
Today's not a normal day.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because,
I am so lost. Where? What?
so everyone, since my dear wife is experiencing the early onset Alzheimer's,
The sun is coming down. Sundowning.
your sundown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, baby. So, no, it's nothing major. It's just that within the next week, we will also have an OnlyFans page.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes. We'll have an OnlyFans page. Of course, it'll be subscription based, so you'll have to get a monthly subscription. But there will be so much information that is given out for
Well, for your
free.
monthly subscription.
Yeah, meaning like you pay your monthly subscription and you get
A bunch of free
information.
shit.
Yeah, a bunch of free stuff. She's giving
Period.
away free books. We're also
Mm-hmm.
going to, well, I don't know if Babe wanted to announce this, but I did, so
Okay.
we're gonna do it anyway.
All right. Let's do it.
Also, Babe and I are going to go a little different with the branding for Method to My Madness,
Uh oh.
where we are going to include candles and things of that
Uh
nature
oh.
to read along with these series.
Yes.
Now, if you would be interested in something like that, just hit us up in the inbox. Tell us yes, no, maybe what you think about it. But we will start sending these, start making them because we're going to make them ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're
Mm-hmm.
going to infuse the scents ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to
Mm-hmm.
set the whole mood for you. Candles,
Mm-hmm.
aromas,
Mm-hmm.
music.
Mm.
Stay tuned for that as well, and that'll be available to first our OnlyFans, but then once we see how it goes over, then we'll start offering that with the upcoming books.
Big facts. Thank you guys again for
So
tuning in
much.
this week to Might As Well. You might as well go and start that business. You might as well go and invest in yourself. Um, let's end the might as well relationships. Let's end the compromising way of thinking. And let's move into self love, self edification, and
Self
then
healing.
that part, self healing, self building, and
Mm-hmm.
then let's give that love and that energy to those that we come with. But in order to love somebody else, you got to love yourself.
First.
Ashe.
Asha.
All right, we out
All
of here,
right.
y'all.
We out. Peace.
Where's the music?
I don't know.
Oh,
We do that every week. Huh?
okay. I think so.